We make a replacement to plywood that is a structural um, um sheathing made from recycled plastics.
Mm. Why would someone do a replacement of plywood? Um, what's the issue with
So
plywood?
Uh, easy issue is water, right? You know, we're servicing right now the boat industry where that value proposition rings pretty true. We're also servicing the
Mm.
RV industry, where you've got water penetration, now you've got mold inside of your living quarters, right? So ours is mold proof, ours is waterproof, ours has better fastener retention, it just lasts longer. At the end of the day, we're able to extend our performance envelope out several decades, where your performance envelope for wood is going to be extrapolated for about 10 years, right?
Mm.
So, um, what really the impetus was is you buy a pallet of wood and the first sheet is warped and rotted when you leave it outside on your job site. And so is the bottom sheet, which is, covered in mud and mold and it's useless. You build a house in any environment that gets any form of moisture, any form of extreme heat, and you'll see the whole thing is wavy, right? So maybe that works out for you if you're putting super heavy slate tile on your roof, but if you're using asphalt shingle, you're going to have a wavy roof for the rest of your life. The real hidden thing that we want more people to know is when wood gets wet, how drastically its performance reduces, right? And
Mm.
so we had to develop our own ICC AC criterion in order to get approved for wall, roof, and floor sheathing. And in going through that process, we were held to a very, very, very high and strict standard. And so, where one of the things that was rather frustrating is the water standard. And so, we did our own test. And when you take a piece of plywood and you soak it, whether it's for 4 hours or for 4 days or whatever, you do it for an hour, we'll have all these same results. When you soak it, and then you let it dry completely, bone dry, right? So, imagine a heavy rainfall. The next morning it dries. You give it a couple of days, it dries out. We have found at over 50 times we've done this study, wood will lose between 20 and 35% of its performance permanently. So they're going through these ratings, they're going through these tests, and you have a house that's obviously seeing the elements while it's getting built, and it's 30% weaker than what it was spec'd for. So I think there's a safety aspect, there is a quality of build aspect, there is a frustration aspect, there's a cleanliness of the site aspect, and why we also started was there's an environmental aspect, right? We're taking a lot of recycled plastics and we're giving a forever home, and hopefully building people a forever home along the way.
Mhm.